Wasabis, this is Jirbie from Couchwasabi. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my thoughts on another local essential oil brand. I know you guys have been waiting for this. In fact, this is a requested video. So for today, I'll be reviewing or doing a smell test on the brand Pure Origins. I'm sure you've seen this a lot around in bazaars or in lifestyle stores and on Instagram. So if you're interested to know what I think about these, please keep watching. Alright, so I will be reviewing Pure Origins and I will be comparing it with my current set of oils. Luckily, I have all my oils here, so I will be able to compare it with Zelaroma, another local brand, or I will be able to compare it with some of the international brands that I also keep in my collection. Alright? So, first off, it's actually my first time to smell these. So, para siyang first impressions na smell test, okay? I'm quite excited to try it out because a lot of people have been asking me to do this and I'm so happy to be able to get my hands on them. Thank you so much to Melissa for lending me her set. This is actually her, so what I like about Pure Origins is that, okay, one thing to note about Pure Origins is that they have a good range of oils for a starter brand or for a local company. So they actually have a lot of single oils, and they have recently came out with blends. So they have 3 blends right here. And this is Dreaming, which has lavender, bergamot, and frankincense. I can't really compare this with another like oil kasi synergy na nila ito. Mukha namang okay, smell-wise. But it's hard kasi to compare blends kasi nga mix na siya. Oh, I don't like this. This is warm. I'm not really into it. It's rosemary, eucalyptus, oregano, tea tree, frankincense, ilang-ilang, and bergamot. I don't like it. Ayoko yung warm. And then, Weekends has geranium, bergamot, peppermint, lavender, tea tree, copaiba, and lemon. Smells typical. I've smelled this before. Typical. This is Weekend, so siguro parang relaxing, chill lang. Warmth, I don't really like that much. But for today, the focus of this video is actually to compare their singles versus the other brand's singles. Kasi mas mabilis yung judgment natin pag ganun. So I'm setting this aside. What I like about Pure Origins is that ang ganda ng case niya. It's actually a nice wooden case. It's something that you will get also from your plant therapy set. So it has a nice latch right there. You can keep it or display it as is. So that's really pretty. It's kind of, it's really well thought of. And the brand is there. So, leveling na siya nitong ano ko. This one I had to purchase separately pa. Yan, leveling na siya dito kasi may paganyang factor siya. That is where I keep all my Zelaroma oils. Okay, so today I'll be comparing these Pure Origins oils plus my Zelaroma plus my student supplies kit. So, iba-ibang brand siya. So, I'll be able to compare a lot and I guess gather a nice and holistic judgment at the end of this video. So, let me just try to arrange them kasi medyo marami siya. Right now, I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 singles from Pure Origins. So, let's start with the basic ones. I'll try to arrange them according to the parang mas commonly used. Because I know that's how you'd want me to talk about them. Okay. Alright. And maybe their common use. Okay. So first, before anything else, I just also want to show you that Pure Origins has these kinds of essential oils, which I don't personally like because I feel that when you're dealing with pure essential oils, you don't want to be putting them in dropper bottles. Kasi, every time you pull this out from the lalagyan, you are actually introducing oxygen in it. So you don't really want that. Remember, the 3 things that degrades your oils are heat, sunlight, and oxygen. So when you use this kind of component, when you use this kind of container, mas mabilis siyang masira. So I don't really like essential oils that are packed this way. I'm not really sure why they did that. I've seen other brands who do this and I don't really like it. And I try to stay away from those. Kasi nga, if you really know about your oils, you won't really put them in these containers. So let me just set these aside. But they also have essential oils in the regular essential oil bottles. So I like my essential oils in like, you know, your typical ganitong lalagyan with the reducer down there. I can notice na yung reducer niya pareho dun sa ibang local brands like Beryl and Nawe. I actually have pa yung Nawe and Beryl here. No, actually Nawe is like the standard international one. Pero pareho si Pure Origins kay Beryl, which I don't like. Yung reducer niya, not something that I like. I prefer the reducer of Young Living kasi parang mas consistent yung drops niya. Zelaroma will be improving their reducers kasi medyo nagwa-wild din yung reducer ni Zelaroma. So, I'm happy na they told me papalitan din nila yan. Okay. For Casa de Lorenzo's reducer, I think this is the standard one. Yeah, ito yung standard one na biglang bumubuhos at times. So, you know, the best ones are really from Young Living and doTERRA, yung reducer nila. For that matter, let me just check yung kay Plant Therapy. Oh, this is a unique one. This is what they use for like thicker or more viscose oils. This is my rose oil from Plant Therapy. I do have Neroli from Plant Therapy. Ayan. This is the reducer na maganda. Same with Young Living, same with doTERRA, same with Plant Therapy. Let me check with Eden's Garden. Yan. So, ganyan yung reducer na maganda. Let me zoom you in. Ayan. So, ganito yung reducer na maganda. Kasi mas consistent yung oil drop niya. Hindi ka magugulat. Para mas okay din yung blending mo. Yung end ng blending mo. Okay? So, the reducers that I don't like, usually yung mga nasa local, I don't like them. Let me just check kung ano yung nasa student supplies kit ko. This is like the local. Ganun din. Pero, I don't know. These are controlled eh. I like using these. How about my, this is Florihana. One of my favorite brands as well. Oh, iba rin yung, ano niya. So, anyway, whatever. Basta, find a brand that drops well and stick to that. Okay? Okay. So, let's start with lavender because it's the most common oil that's been used by everyone. This is Pure Origins lavender. I'll be able to compare this with my Young Living lavender, my Zelaroma lavender. I think I have pa. And then I also have, I actually gave one of my lavenders to my sister na last night kasi nga she is coughing, so I gave some of my oils, yung duplicate oils ko to them, but I know I have I have Florihana lavender and I also have my Eden's Garden lavender. I gave away I have pa my Plant Therapy lavender. So I actually have 6 lavenders right here and I can compare everything. Yay! Alright, so let's start with Pure Origins. Okay, that's a little weird. Iba siya. Zelaroma. Si Zelaroma mas planty yung lavender niya. Mas plant. Same with Eden's Garden si Zelaroma. And I think same with Florihana. Teka lang ah. Kasi alam mo, as far as I remember, mas planty rin itong Florihana. Yeah, it's kind of closer to its plant, like real smell. So, let me just go back. Si Young Living kasi parang mas sweet. Iba yung kay Young Living, alam mo yun. Iba yung lavender niya talaga. Wild siya. Okay. Let's go back to Pure Origins. Iba yung kay Pure Origins lavender. There's something off about it. Or maybe parang it smells a little old. Parang may amoy luma sa kanya. Sa lavender niya. If you haven't smelled other lavender, I'm sure this will pass as okay. Kasi parang amoy plant din siya. Pero, since I've smelled a lot of lavenders since I started oiling, I kind of know how it normally smells like. And this one, ito yung una kong inamoy. And I knew na parang may iba. So yun, the lavender smells a little different. But then again, you know, these brands would never really kind of smell exactly the same unless they're from the same farm and harvested or grown of the same season. So they're bound to smell different. It's just that this smells a little old than compared to my other oils. So I do have Eden's Garden, I do have Plant Therapy Lavender. Eden's Garden smells more floral. Same with the Zelaroma Lavender. Same with the Florihana Lavender. This has a like zing to it. Yung Plant Therapy parang may kick. Parang may kick. Iba rin siya, pero parang may kick. This one, Young Living smells sweet and, you know, pleasant. So yun, that's the lavender. It's kind of different. Next is lemon. Lemon should smell a little more consistent across brands, in my experience. So I do have lemon in Young Living. I just gave away another lemon to my sister. I have lemon in Zelaroma. I know I have lemon in my Student Supplies kit. Teka lang, ayun. So I have it in this Mikael Zayat brand. I think ito lang yung lemon ko. And yung now, yung binigay ko sa sister ko kagabi. So, I'll be able to compare 4 lemons today. And let's start with Pure Origins. This should smell consistent. In my experience, yung lemon is almost always consistent. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, kamoy niya. There's not much difference with lemon. In fact, it smells like your Young Living. Wala masyadong difference kay lemon. I mean, if you smell your lemon and if it smells different, that's a clear indication na medyo fake yung oil. Kasi sa lemon, parang almost nagkakapareho lang sila. Wala masyadong difference, to be honest. It's almost the same. Ano lang, parang mas may zing lang si Young Living, parang mas amoy prutas lang si Zelaroma, mas amoy dahon si Zelaroma, parang ganyan. Tapos ito, your typical lemon. So, the lemon is okay. It smells almost the same with my other brands. Next, we'll have peppermint. Ayan. Yung peppermint pala na EG, Eden's Garden, I gave na to my sister last night. I do have peppermint in Zelaroma. It's one of my favorites from Zelaroma. I do have peppermint in my Student Supplies kit. Hold on. Okay. So, here it is. And yun lang yata. Wala na akong ibang peppermint. Alright, so I have 4 peppermints here. Okay, so let's start with Pure Origins. Okay naman ang peppermint niya. Kasi peppermint is also bound to smell differently. Even with the doTERRA and Young Living, they smell differently. And it smells fragrant. So okay din sa akin yung peppermint niya. I like it. This one is from Student Supplies kit. This is Norfolk Essential Oils. See, it's also different. This is like, parang sa baking store, yung parang peppermint doon. Yan, ganito yung amoy niya. And, I like this Plant Therapy Peppermint. Amoy baking store din. I love it. As far as I remember, I also enjoyed yung Eden's Garden na peppermint. I think I enjoyed Eden's Garden more than Plant Therapy. Pero I just kept PT kasi this is organic peppermint. Although there's not really any organic breeding sa mga oils. Oh, glorious. I really love din Zelaroma. In fact, paubos na siya because I love it so much. I love Zelaroma peppermint so much. I swear. Okay. So, peppermint is okay for me. Next is tea tree. I have a lot of tea tree here. Hold on. I have it in my student supplies kit. I have it in Zelaroma. Ang hirap hanapin kapag marami sila. Sana. Hold on. Okay, here. Ta-da! And do I have it in another? Oh, I have it in Young Living. I know. Hold on. Tea tree. Ta-da! Okay. So I have 4 of them. As you may notice, almost always, apat sila. Because I have different sets. Like I have my Zelaroma set, I have my Young Living and EGNPT set, and I have my student supplies kit. I separate my student supplies kit in another case kasi when I'm studying, para yung student supplies kit ko lang yung kukunin ko. Kasi when I'm studying, I have to smell also the oils to remember everything. So, yun. Okay. So, here's my, unahin natin si Pure Origin. Here is Pure Origin's tea tree oil. They should smell almost the same for tea tree. Yeah, it's almost similar. It's almost similar with your Zelaroma. Yeah. And your Young Living. I like using my Young Living for my hormonal acne, to be honest. But I've also tried using Zelaroma and gladly hindi ako nagka-allergic reaction. I've tried Plant Guru on my acne. I've had reaction on it, so I don't like it that much. The tea tree smells okay for me. And for my student supplies kit, this is my school. So let me just share this with you. So this is my school, and this is the tea tree that's part of my student supplies kit. We have to buy our student supplies kit separately from the enrollment. Yeah, this one smells more of plant. Mas, my student supplies kit oils, mas talaga siya, closer to plant. This smells more like plant. Tea tree ni Zelaroma. Typical. It's actually mas mahina yung amoy ng tea tree ni Zelaroma. Mas malakas yung amoy ni Pure Origins. Pero iba rin siya. It has a slight... to me, mas malapit yung tea tree ni Plant Therapy and Young Living. Mas iba yung kay Zelaroma. And mas mahina yung kay Zelaroma. Tapos parang may iba. Parang it's the same, but there's a slight difference with Plant Origin. Okay? Next is Sweet Orange. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite. This is... Wait, we have to find the... Okay. So, this is Citrus sinensis. So, let me just find the other Citrus sinensis because I know I have a lot of those. Is it... this is Reticulata. Tangerine is different. So, Sweet Orange. I think with Mandarin Orange. No, this is Reticulata. So Sweet Orange lang talaga siya. Hindi siya red mandarin. Or is it tangerine? Alright, I just checked my tangerine. Hindi siya. It's a different Latin binomial, so we should not compare them with each other. So we are only comparing Citrus sinensis or Sweet Orange. I have 3. Meron din akong 3 na Citrus reticulata, which is red mandarin or tangerine. So that's another set of oils. Let's not deal with that kasi wala naman si Pure Origins na. Okay? So let's start with Sweet Orange, Pure Origins. This should smell the same. Oh, glorious. I love it. Bango. Good. Oh, super bango. I love it. I really love Sweet Orange. So that's from Zelaroma. Never failed to impress me. And Plant Therapy. Love it. I love it. Yeah, it smells the same. Okay naman. It smells the same yung Sweet Orange niya. Next is Bergamot. I do have it in Zelaroma. I think I only have it in 2. Wala ako sa student supplies kit nito. Yeah, wala. And wala. I do have it in Young Living. Yeah! Okay, good. So, let me compare it with my Young Living and Zelaroma. Okay, Bergamot of Pure Origins. It smells the same with Zelaroma. Pareho. And I remember pareho din yun sa Young Living. Similar. Smells the same. Yeah. Bergamot is fine. Okay. Yeah. Next is cedarwood. I do have this in Zelaroma. I do have it in Young Living. Cedarwood. Ito. And yun lang. Wala na akong ibang ano. Okay. So let's compare it with Zelaroma and Young Living. I've smelled this kind of cedarwood. Pareho siya sa Zelaroma cedarwood. Kasi I've had another cedarwood na medyo ibang. Mas matapang yung kay Young Living. Mas aromatic. Young Living. So, similar with Zelaroma. Next, eucalyptus. I do have eucalyptus in a lot of brands. I have it here with Zelaroma. I have it with now. Is it Globulus? I think it's Globulus kasi yun yung cheapest. So most brands wala, hindi nga sinusulat. Yeah, that's the thing I don't like about this kasi hindi nila sinusulat yung Latin binomial. I hope they improve and, you know, put it next time. Same smell with now. As far as I remember. Yeah, same. It smells like your Vicks Vapor Rub. Parang mas fragrant yung kay Zelaroma na eucalyptus. And then I also have it pala in my student supplies kit from Mikael Zayat. Mas ma-plant talaga to. Mas may dahon. Parang ganyan. It can be because of the distilling process. It can be because of the harvest time. It can be because of the season or the way that it was grown. Kaya umiiba yung amoy. So, yeah, it's typical smell. Next is rosemary. This is one of the original 6 ng Zelaroma. I know I have it in my student supplies kit. And I think yun lang. I don't really like rosemary, so I don't like keeping a lot of it. Although I do have it in another brand. Hold on. I think I have it in Eden's Garden. Okay, so are they of the same? Yeah. So this is Rosmarinus. Oh, iba. Hold on. Iba. Kasi these two are officinalis. This one is different from my student supplies kit. It's Rosmarinus cineoliferum. It's a different Latin binomial. So, let's compare it sa huli. Okay. I don't like the smell of rosemary, although this smells like rosemary. Iba yung smell ng rosemary ni Zelaroma. Mas herby yung smell ni Eden's Garden. Mas ma-herb yung kay Eden's Garden. Parang amoy dahon, ganyan. When I say it's herby, parang amoy plant. Yeah. It's a little different. Tapos, totally parang iba yung kay Zelaroma. Yung kay Zelaroma, parang mas fragrant, parang mas, if you are sa younger market, you won't be turned off by rosemary ng Zelaroma, but you will be turned off sa rosemary ng Eden's Garden. Kasi ito yung parang pangluto, yung pang rosemary chicken. Ganyan. Ganito yung amoy. And this one, from my student supplies kit, which is from Mikael Zayat. Oh, it smells luma. I mean, yeah, it smells pang matanda, ganyan. So, if you are, you know, younger market, you won't like this. I remember in one of our workshops, they used to do the shampoo bar making by group. Ngayon kasi individual na. Kasi nga, because of that incident na in a group, there were 3 people. Yung dalawa ayaw ng rosemary kasi mas bata sila. The mas senior one likes rosemary because of its benefits for hair growth. You know, they kind of got into an argument to settle kung anong scent. So, after nun, ayoko na silang i-group, kaya nag-individual na sila. Kasi nga ganun, rosemary doesn't really appeal to everyone. it may appeal to like the more knowledgeable person na alam niyang beneficial and all that. He or she would rather use it because of its benefits and not because of its smell. Yan, ito yung okay para sa mga older market. But for younger market, if you wanna try rosemary, go get the Zelaroma kasi yun yung parang pinaka-mas pleasant yung amoy. Back to Pure Origins. This smells herby for me. This is like the standard smell. It's different from your Zelaroma, but I'm not saying it's bad. Okay? Next, we'll have Citronella. Citronella is commonly used to ward off mosquitoes. I do have it in my Young Living. I think I will have it lang in Young Living. I don't really like keeping Citronella. Kasi, oh, I do have it in Oracacia. Yeah, maybe I got this before I got this. But I don't really like keeping a lot of Citronella. Because I'm not sure if this is safe for cats. So, yun. Typical. It smells like your Citronella candles, the one you buy from Ace Hardware. Okay, let me just compare the two. Parang mas mild si Zelaroma. Parang mas mild si Zelaroma. Si Oracacia. Matapang si Oracacia. Oh, it packs a punch, this one. Oracacia Citronella packs a punch. If you want yung mas matapang na Citronella, go get this. Mild yung kay Zelaroma. And the middle C Pure Origins. It smells like Citronella. There's nothing odd about it. Okay, we're down to the last four. We have Geranium. I do have Geranium in my Zelaroma. I think I also have it in my student supplies kit, although this is a little different kasi Geranium Bourbon, but it's the same Latin binomial. It's the same Pelargonium graveolens. That's your Geranium Latin binomial. So let's smell it first from Pure Origins. Geranium is a good oil for your hormones. It's a good oil for your skin. If you have a mature skin, it's a good oil to keep your skin pantay and glowing. It's a really good skin oil. Nice. Geranium oil ng Pure Origins is, I think, the same geranium. Yeah. I would say this is closer to plant na smell. This is a little mild yung kay Zelaroma. Yung Geranium Bourbon is a whole different class. They say in our school, the best geranium oil, dapat kukunin mo yung Geranium Bourbon. It smells like a plant. As in, amoy twigs and leaves. Yun yung Geranium Bourbon. I'm not sure lang if sinabing geranium lang, maybe it's just the flower. Kasi mas pleasant yung amoy nito. Pero sabi nila, in terms of skin benefit, sabi sa school, in terms of skin benefit, you have to get Geranium Bourbon. But, Pure Origins is not that bad. This one is what we used for the workshop, you know. Murdered na. Yeah, it's nice. It's the same. I love it. It's like Lush. It smells like Lush. Yeah, it does. Okay. Next oil is oregano. I have a couple of oregano here because I love using oregano for my cough. If I'm having like respiratory issues, I know meron din si Zelaroma oregano. As far as I remember. Or maybe not. Wala. Wala. I'm checking my oils. Wala siyang oregano. Do I have it in my student supplies kit? No, I don't have it in my student supplies kit. So, I do have it in Eden's Garden. Okay. Oregano. It smells like oregano. Yeah. It's the same. Remember, oregano is a hot oil. Don't ever put it on your skin. Matapang yung oregano ni EG. Oh my god, and it's starting to burn. Woo. So be careful, guys. It's the same. Next is clove. I don't want to be sticking this close to my ano na. Okay, I think this is some... What's this? Cinnamon leaf ba or cinnamon bark? Yun lang ang ayoko sa Pure Origins. They don't put the Latin binomial and they don't really put kung like more details about it. But this one smells like your Christmas morning. It smells good. I can compare it with my other cinnamon. I only have one other cinnamon, and that's from Plant Guru. Because wala akong ibang cinnamon. I don't really keep cinnamons. Yeah, it smells like your Christmas morning. Iba sila na amoy. Mas ma-plant tong. Oh, wait, that was good. No, they smell almost the same. They smell like Christmas morning. That's my Plant Guru and Pure Origins. Yeah. Finally, we have clove. I do have clove in Zel Aroma. And I think that's it. I don't really like keeping cloves kasi it's the same as cinnamon. Ayan. So, I do have it in local lang. Wala siya sa student supplies kit ko. Hindi namin siya maaralin. Ibig sabihin. But clove is a good oil to parang antibacterial. Parang pag usually ginagamit siya kung meron kang infection. So, meron kang oral infection, oral issues, ngipin, toothache, pang-gargle. You have to make sure na you dilute clove oil because clove is a hot oil. It can burn your skin. It can cause thermal burning. So you have to dilute this with your favorite carrier oil. Use it at 1% because it's really strong. Just like your oregano, it's really strong. It's fragrant. Alright, and lastly, we have clove. We have come down to everything. So far, I think I've given okay. I've given like okay nods to all of the oils. There are slight differences, but I'm not sensing anything off or different from Pure Origins. This is the clove. Mas may zing si Zel Aroma. But I know this also smells like clove. I mean, there's nothing off about it. Mas may zing lang talaga si Zel Aroma. So, you know, it's not consistent. There are oils na mas may tapang si Pure Origins over Zel Aroma. There are oils na mas may zing si Zel Aroma. Again, I'm telling you, this is just a smell test and this is a loose way of judging your essential oils if they are pure. And if you are a newbie, you can't really tell if it's pure or not because of smell kasi you haven't really smelled a lot of oils across brands. It's just that I do have like a handful of oils that I can compare it with and maybe come down to a conclusion. That's why I'm doing these videos kasi a lot of you guys are requesting for me to do it and I also have fun in doing it. Kaya ayun, but again, I want to remind everyone that smell test is not really like an official test of essential oils. It's just something that I do to more or less tell you na parang may iba or this is nice. And maybe you can explore it and try it and not waste your money on it. I've tried other local brands, as you may know, in my previous videos, and some of them are really disappointing. Some of them are like total waste of money. So I would say with these Pure Origins, it would be cool if they would stop putting them in these containers because these will actually degrade the oils faster than you think. Try to keep them in these containers. As regards to their oils, I think they're okay. I'm not in any way backing up their purity simply because they haven't really got in touch with me in terms of their documentations, their GCMS tests, if they have it or not. We haven't really spoken about that, so hindi ko rin alam. I got these through my friend, through Melissa, who shared these with me kasi nga may nag-request and I borrowed these from her for the smell test. And yeah, so for today's video, the conclusion is, these are okay if you want to explore and try them. I'm not really sure of their price point, if they're cheap or not, but I'm sure you can work on that and check on them. But if you want to be, parang kung wala ka nang iisipin pa, you can just try Casa de Lorenzo and Zel Aroma because yun, alam ko talagang merong papers. Si Pure Origins, I'm not really sure. But it would be cool if they can like get in touch with me or let me know if what's up with their brand because, you know, it seems okay. There seems to be wala namang off sa amoy niya. Meron lang slight differences, but that's normal. I mean, the oils even within the same brand, cannot be consistent. That's the fact. Okay? So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to share with me your comments through the comment box below. If you have any video requests, don't forget to shoot them through my social media or slip a message through my Instagram or Twitter. I'm so all over social media. And I hope to see you in my next oily video. By the way, before I end this video, I would like to invite everyone to join my workshops for January and February. I know I've announced some of them already. I have my shampoo bar workshop. We have our soap making workshop on January 6th. I will be having my first out of Manila workshop in Cebu. That's going to be on February 2 of 2019. I will be having my Davao leg. That's going to be on February 23 and 24. So I hope to see everyone. I hope you can invite your friends who are in Cebu or who are in Davao to please join me. I would love to meet more happy oilers. And if you want to check out my other schedule, just drop by and check out my Linktree link. There you go. And you can check out all my schedules and you can register as early as now. In fact, yung shampoo bar ko for Davao is still on early bird rate. So you can get to enjoy that discounted rate when you register today. Okay? So I guess that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to share this on your Facebook wall if you've enjoyed it so much. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!